Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive. This time all about digital twins. Those virtual versions of real world things, and we're going to see how they're shaking up e-commerce and retail in a big way.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how this tech's already being used. Like, we're talking about using data to understand how how a customer shops, even how a whole business runs.
Exactly. It's not just some cool 3D model. We've got sources here that really dig into how businesses can use this stuff to boost sales and grow like crazy. So first off, what exactly is a digital twin?
Well, simply put, it's a virtual representation of something real. Could be a product, a customer, a process, or a whole system. The cool thing is it's not static, it's linked to live data, so it's always learning and changing.
So like a virtual mirror reflecting what's happening and using that info to make better decisions. Got an example of that, learning and changing in action.
Okay, say you have a digital twin of a car engine. Sensors in the real one are gathering data on temperature, pressure, performance. All that goes back to the digital twin, and it analyzes it and can spot potential problems before they even happen.
Wow, that's wild. Like a virtual mechanic keeping an eye on your engine. But how does this work in retail and e-commerce?
Imagine you're an online clothing store. You create a digital twin of a new jacket. This twin can track how customers are checking it out online, what they click on, how long they look at it, the reviews they leave. All that feedback helps you get what's working and what's not, so you can tweak your product pages, your marketing, even the design of the jacket.
So it's not just making a cool virtual thing, it's using data to see how customers react and making changes on the fly to improve the whole shopping
You
experience.
got it. And that's where the sales growth potential comes in. But the real game changer is how digital twins can actually shape what consumers choose in the future.
Okay, so the future of retail. One source even calls digital twins a secret sales weapon. What's that mean? Are robots going to be selling us stuff?
Not quite robots, but the idea is products will get more interactive and smart, guiding shoppers in a really personalized way. Think of it like a virtual salesperson who knows what you like, your style, your budget, and can even guess what you need before you do.
Okay, that's a little creepy, but also kind of cool. Like a personal shopper who's always there, never sleeps, and doesn't judge your bad taste.
Hmm.
But how does this actually work?
Picture this. You're on an online store. No more generic descriptions, you see info tailored to you. Maybe based on what you bought before your browsing history, even your social media. The digital twin basically creates a custom shopping experience just for you.
So it's not just showing me stuff I might like, but giving me info and suggestions that fit my situation. I'm starting to see the potential. But the sources also talk about different types of digital twins in retail. Can you break those down for us?
Of course. In retail, we have three main types: product twins, customer twins, and operational twins.
Okay, so let's start with product twins. We touched on this, but give us a recap and some more specific examples of how they're being used.
Sure. Product twins are like virtual clones of the actual products. Companies are using them for everything from design to marketing and sales. Like a furniture company could use one to try out different designs and materials virtually before they even make anything. Saves time, money, and cuts down on waste.
Makes sense, like a virtual prototyping lab. But what about from the customer side? How do product twins make the shopping experience better?
Think about those virtual try-on things you see online. Want to see how new sunglasses look on you or a lipstick shade with your skin tone? That's powered by product twins. It's about bringing the product to life even if you're shopping online.
Yeah, those try-on features are neat. I've used them. But what about these customer twins? They sound kind of intrusive. Are companies making digital versions of us without asking?
That's a good point. And we got to remember, ethics are huge when it comes to data. A customer twin isn't some creepy clone. It's more about creating a profile of your preferences, behaviors, and buying habits to make shopping more personalized and relevant.
So less Big Brother, more about companies understanding me so they can show me stuff I actually want. I can get behind that as long as it's all upfront and ethical.
Right. Transparency is key. Customers should know how their data is used and be able to say no if they're not comfortable. But done right, customer twins can give shoppers more control over their experience.
All right, so we've got product twins to help us see and experience products in new ways, and customer twins to make shopping more personal. What about these operational twins? Those sound more complicated.
Operational twins are where it gets really interesting for businesses. They're digital copies of whole systems or processes like a supply chain, a factory, or a whole store. Imagine being able to run simulations, try new ideas, and improve things without any real-world risk.
Okay, example time. How would a store use an operational twin?
Say a store wants to make checkout faster to cut down on wait times. They can make an operational twin simulating different customer flows, staffing levels, and checkout setups. Then they analyze the data and see where the holdups are or what needs improvement.
So a virtual lab where they can play around and find the best way to run their store? That's clever.
Exactly. And it's not just efficiency. Operational twins can also make customers happier, cut costs, and even make things more sustainable by using resources better.
Okay, I'm getting the big picture here. Different types of digital twins working together to create this personalized, efficient, data-driven retail experience. But let's dig into how this actually shapes the choices consumers make.
Good point. Let's explore that further. So one of the biggest ways these digital twins are changing things is through personalization, like tailoring the whole shopping experience to what each person wants and needs.
Sounds good, but how does it actually work? I mean, I see those recommended for you sections online, but they're not always that great.
Yeah, those are usually based on simple algorithms that just look at what you bought before or what you've been browsing. But with digital twins, personalization gets way deeper, like a system that knows not just your past purchases, but also your style, what you're into your budget, even your mood or the weather where you are.
So it's not just showing me more of the same stuff, but understanding me as a person and predicting what I might want right now. That's powerful.
Exactly. And it's not only products. Digital twins can personalize the whole journey, like custom deals and discounts messages tailored just for you, even delivery options.
Okay, I'm seeing how this could change how we shop completely. But what about the businesses? How are they using digital twins to sell more and grow?
One big thing is understanding their customers better than ever. By looking at the data from customer twins, they can spot trends, patterns, insights they'd never see before.
So no more guessing what customers want. It's about using live data to make smart decisions about products marketing, even pricing.
Exactly. And that data-driven approach can really boost sales. One study even found businesses using digital twins for personalization saw their average order value go up 10 to 15%.
Wow, that's a big jump. But this isn't just online, right? One source said digital twins can make the in-store experience better too.
For sure, digital twins can connect the physical and digital worlds to make shopping seamless.
Okay, so how would that work in a real store?
Imagine walking in and seeing a digital display that shows you recommendations based on your customer twin profile. Or you scan a product with your phone and its digital twin pops up with extra info reviews, even virtual demos.
So it's like having all the good stuff from online shopping, but in a real store. That's pretty cool.
And it goes beyond what the customer sees. Businesses can use digital twins to improve store layouts, how they manage inventory, even staffing.
So they can use data to make sure the right products are where they need to be, and there's enough staff to give good service.
Yep. And that can save money, make things more efficient, and ultimately lead to a more profitable business.
Okay, we've covered a lot here. Digital twins, making shopping more personal, driving sales, and even improving stores. But what about the ethical side? We talked about it a bit, but let's go deeper.
You're right. With any powerful tech, there are risks we need to consider.
So what are some of the ethical concerns with digital twins in retail?
Data privacy is a big one. As digital twins get more advanced, they need more personal data. Businesses have to be open about how they collect and use it, and people need to be in control of their own info.
Yeah, I think we're all more aware of how much data is out there, and we want it handled responsibly.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's not just privacy, there's also bias and discrimination. If digital twins learn from biased data, they could make existing inequalities worse.
So if a digital twin recommends products based on what's popular with one group, it could leave out or even push down other groups.
Exactly. That's why it's crucial to make sure the data used to train these systems is diverse and represents everyone. We have to watch out for unintended consequences and work to avoid them.
Sounds like responsibility on both sides. Businesses need to be ethical with data, and customers need to be informed and speak up about their privacy.
Absolutely. It's a partnership. We have to work together to make sure this tech is used for good.
Okay. I think I've had a good chat about digital twins now and in the future. But one source mentioned some even bigger things. This isn't just about shopping anymore, is it?
Right. Digital twins are about to change way more than just retail. We're talking healthcare, manufacturing, city planning, even space exploration.
Whoa, space exploration. That's a far cry from virtual shoes and personalized deals.
Mm.
How are digital twins being used in these other fields?
So, in healthcare, they're making digital twins of human organs. These virtual organs can simulate how different treatments or meds might work, helping doctors tailor care and get better results.
So instead of guessing or using general rules, doctors could use a digital twin to see how a treatment might affect a specific patient. That's amazing.
Exactly. And it's not just individual patients. Digital twins can model how diseases spread, helping public health figure out better ways to prevent and respond.
That's huge,
Well,
especially after recent pandemics.
mhm.
What about manufacturing? How's that using digital twins?
Manufacturing was actually one of the first to use this tech. Companies use digital twins to simulate production, optimize factory layouts, and even predict when equipment might break down.
So they can fix problems before they happen, saving time and money. That's really impressive.
And it's more than fixing things. Digital twins can also design and test new products virtually, making the whole process faster and getting new stuff to market quicker.
Sounds like digital twins are becoming essential for lots of businesses. What about city planning? You mentioned that.
That's a really cool area. Planners are using digital twins to make virtual copies of whole cities. These twins can simulate traffic test out, transport ideas, even model what might happen in a natural disaster.
So they can try out solutions without messing up the real city. That's a game changer for urban planning.
Exactly. And it's not just about efficiency. Digital twins can help make cities more sustainable and resilient by using energy better, cutting down waste, and preparing for emergencies.
Sounds like they can make cities safer, smarter, and better to live in.
That's the idea. And we're just getting started with what's possible.
But what's next for digital twins? Where do you see this going?
One exciting thing is combining AI and machine learning with digital twins. This will make these virtual versions even smarter, more independent, and better at predicting things.
So a digital twin that not only reflects the real world, but learns from it and makes its own decisions. That's exciting and kind of scary.
It is, and it makes us think about what our role is in a world with increasingly smart machines.
That's a whole other deep dive. But for now, I think we've given everyone a good overview of digital twins, what they are, how they're being used, and their potential to change tons of industries.
I agree. We covered a lot from personalized shopping to virtual cities and even digital organs.
Before we finish up, what's one key takeaway you hope people will remember from this?
I think the biggest thing is that digital twins are more than just cool tech. They can solve real problems, improve our lives, and create a better future that's more sustainable and fair.
Well said. And for everyone listening, stay curious, keep exploring, and be part of the conversation about how we shape the future of this powerful technology. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of digital twins. Okay, so we've seen how digital twins are shaking things up for shoppers and businesses, but where else are they making a splash? Our sources hinted at some pretty big stuff.
Yeah, digital twins are going to be huge for way more than just retail. We're talking about changing healthcare manufacturing, how we plan cities, even space exploration.
Whoa, space exploration. That's a long way from virtual sneakers and personalized ads. How are digital twins working in those fields?
For example, in healthcare, they're developing digital twins of organs, like a virtual heart or lung. These can be used to simulate the effects of different treatments or medications, which can help doctors give more personalized care and improve outcomes for patients.
So instead of relying on trial and error or broad guidelines, doctors could use a digital twin to see how a treatment might affect a specific patient. That's really something.
Exactly. And it's not just about individual patients. Digital twins can also model how diseases spread, which can help public health officials come up with better ways to prevent and handle outbreaks.
That sounds incredibly important, especially after what we've seen with pandemics recently.
Yeah.
What about manufacturing? How are they using digital twins?
Manufacturing was actually one of the first industries to really embrace this technology. Companies are using digital twins to simulate production processes to make factory layouts more efficient and even to predict when equipment might fail.
So they can find and fix problems before they even happen, saving time and money. That's pretty amazing.
And it's not just about solving problems. Digital twins can also be used to design and test new products in the virtual world, which speeds up innovation and helps get new products to market faster.
It sounds like digital twins are becoming a must-have tool for all kinds of businesses. What about city planning? You mentioned that earlier.
That's a really cool area. Urban planners are starting to use digital twins to build virtual replicas of entire cities. These twins can be used to simulate things like traffic flow, try out different transportation plans, and even model the impact of natural disasters.
So they can experiment with different solutions without messing with the real city. That's a total game changer for urban planning.
Exactly. And it's not just about being more efficient. Digital twins can also help make cities more sustainable and resilient by optimizing energy usage, reducing waste, and improving how we prepare for emergencies.
It sounds like they can make cities safer, smarter, and just better places to live in.
Exactly. And we're really just scratching the surface of what's possible with this technology.
So what's next for digital twins? Where do you see things heading in the future?
One really exciting development is combining AI and machine learning with digital twins. This will allow these virtual versions to become even smarter, more independent, and better at predicting what will happen.
So a digital twin that not only reflects the real world, but learns from it and makes its own decisions. That's pretty exciting and a little bit scary at the same time.
It is. It definitely raises some important questions about the role of humans in a world where machines are getting more and more intelligent.
That's a big topic we could probably do a whole other deep dive on. But for now, I think we've given everyone a pretty good overview of digital twins, what they are, how they're being used, and how they could change all kinds of industries.
Yeah, I agree. We covered a lot of ground from personalized shopping experiences to virtual cities and even digital organs.
Before we wrap things up, is there one key takeaway you'd like our listeners to remember from all this?
I think the most important thing to keep in mind is that digital twins are more than just a cool new technology. They have the potential to solve real-world problems, make our lives better, and create a future that's more sustainable and fair for everyone.
That's a great point. And for our listeners out there, we encourage you to stay curious, keep learning, and be part of the conversation about how we shape the future of this powerful technology. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of digital twins.